very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. He knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody.
False. This bill was never shown to me even once, Musk spat back as he rebutted his former boss.
And sealing the border and shipping 13 million out of here. Let me change that. 13 million in one, because Elon Musk is illegal and he got to go too. Okay, you're going to ship these other people home. Let's start with the South Africans. Okay, and I got a couple other could go too, but he's illegal. Deport immediately.
Who left? Who right? Come on, sir. Who left?
Welcome to Afriscope TV, where Africa, the diaspora, and the bold voices of Pan-Africanism come together to speak truth to power. Today's headline: Elon Musk has officially dumped Donald Trump. Their long-standing bromance is over, and the world is watching. But while chaos brews in the West, one voice from the South is laughing and reflecting: Julius Malema. Let's unpack it, from Trump's ego, Musk's betrayal, Malema's reaction, and yes, Russia's asylum offer to one of the world's richest men. After years of public flirtation and ideological alignment, Elon Musk and Donald Trump have turned on each other.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
He was sitting alongside the German chancellor, but President Trump had a lot more to say today about billionaire Elon Musk, who has been bashing Trump's signature bill all week.
He knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left.
False. This bill was never shown to me even once, Musk spat back as he rebutted his former boss in real time with a flurry of posts on his social media site, X. Bankrupting America is not okay, he wrote. Kill the bill.
Trump lashed out on Truth Social, calling Musk a fake. Musk responded on X, mocking Trump's platform and dismissing his political return. Their public fallout marks a collapse in the tech populist alliance, but it also reveals something deeper: there is no loyalty among empire builders. In a fiery escalation of America's internal power struggle, former Trump strategist Steve Bannon has launched a scathing attack on Silicon Valley, calling it an apartheid system, a term deeply loaded with historical pain for Africans and black communities around the world.
Steve, quick question here. Has your opinion changed at all about Elon Musk regarding the H-1B visas? Or
Absolutely no. He collapsed already. He said the next day, oh, they need reform. The H-1B visas, look, there is no legal immigration in the United States. It is all illegal as it's currently, because all the system's been gamed. We need a full moratorium, 100% on all immigration for 6 months. And in 6 months, we have to go through all these visa programs, and we have to make sure that American citizens come first. We cannot bring indentured servants from South Asia. It's not fair to them. We're out of the indentured service business in the 19th century. I think we fought a civil war about this. I think we came to the conclusion after that war, you can't have slaves and you can't have indentured service. That service is a servitude. You can't. That's not what it's about. Right? Russian serfs. You can't have that. And that's what the techno-feudalists. Look, Silicon Valley's an apartheid state. We have to face that. There was fine while they were all progressive Democrats. But now that they see they have to surrender to MAGA, and they're open to MAGA, to work with MAGA, and to take off all the ridiculous censorship, all of a sudden they're the worst person in the world to Maddow and to Biden and to those guys. The only reason is we defeated them. And in their surrender, the next thing that has to happen, we have to break the apartheid state in Silicon Valley. It's not acceptable that blacks and Hispanics and other Americans that are qualified don't have jobs there. They have not shown me one, not one, of the millions of H-1B visa holders here. They have not, and we've asked them, show us one that has a skill set, an education for that billet better than an American. They can't. It's all about hiring people at 1/3 to 50% cheaper that are compliant. Those poor guys come over here, they have to be compliant because they're looking for a green card and chain migration. It's indentured servitude. It's unacceptable. And that's just one. All of the visa programs are corrupt. They're all weighted. The angle of attack is against American citizens. America first, but American citizens first. Everything we have to look at is the prism of American citizenship. Once we do that, we're going to be fine.
Thank you, Steve. So as you heard right there from Steve Bannon, it's not so much regarding legal immigration as much as the fact that the technic bros, the elites, are abusing H-1B visa programs. And as you heard Steve Bannon perfectly say right there, just show us one individual that came into the United States on an H-1B visa program that is here because of their skills, not because the tech oligarchs are able to import them for their cheap labor, but because of their skills.
But Bannon didn't stop there. According to recent controversial comments made on his War Room podcast, Bannon went further, urging Donald Trump to seize Elon Musk's companies, including SpaceX, and deport him, calling Musk a disloyal foreign oligarch who threatens American sovereignty. Bannon accuses Musk of profiting from U.S. government contracts while allegedly undermining American values and aligning with globalist interests. In Bannon's words, Musk represents the Silicon Valley apartheid elite, unaccountable, untouchable, and unpatriotic.
He's a know-it-all. He knows some engineering. Don't get me wrong. I give a hat tip for that, but he doesn't know anything about the real world. Doge was, and for any fanboys that still exist, while you're wrapping up in your cape tonight, understand on Doge, he didn't find any fraud. There's plenty of fraud out there. This was President Trump's first complaint. Was this all BS? Right, with the Doge. The act that President Trump should be taking immediately, I think, when he threatens to take one of the big programs out of SpaceX, President Trump tonight should sign an executive order calling for the Defense Production Act to be called in SpaceX and seize SpaceX tonight before midnight. And sealing the border and shipping 13 million out of here. Let me change that. 13 million and one, because Elon Musk is illegal and he's got to go too. Okay, you're going to ship these other people home. Let's start with the South Africans. Okay, and I got a couple other could go too, but he's illegal. Deport immediately.
The world's richest man, Elon Musk, was he once illegal in the United States of America? Elon Musk was born in South Africa. He immigrated to Canada at the age of 17. He joined his mother and was able to immediately obtain Canadian citizenship. In 1992, for his third year in university, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, entered the U.S. on a student visa. He graduated University of Pennsylvania and then enrolled in Stanford in 1995 to enter a PhD program. After 2 weeks at Stanford, he quit Stanford and started a company with his brother, Kimball. We don't know anything else about what his immigration status was when he quit Stanford, other than he was on a student visa, and that we also know in 2002 he became a U.S. citizen. So what happened between the 2 weeks he quit Stanford on his student visa and the time he became a U.S. citizen in 2002? We know in 2013 at a Milken Global Business event, he and his brother Kimball were interviewed. And Kimball said at this interview, when he was asked about his first funding for $3 million in the company that he and his brother started in 1995, Kimball said, quote, "When they did fund us, the investors realized that we were illegal aliens." End quote. Elon Musk shot back, "Well, it was a gray area." There is no gray areas in immigration. You're either legal or you're not legal. This is what I think happened. When Elon dropped out of Stanford after 2 weeks, he became an undocumented immigrant. He was no longer on a student visa. Nobody particularly sponsored him because he started his own business. Probably Elon Musk was undocumented in the U.S. for months and months. Probably he either sponsored himself in the EB1 category for somebody with extraordinary ability, or more likely in the EB2 category, national interest waiver, that he was building businesses, and it's in the interest of the United States to build .com companies back in 1995. Both of those applications required a self-sponsorship. Both were relatively fast back in the 90s. And once he was approved, he either processed for his green card in Canada without a 3 or 10 year bar because he was in that DS status, or paid a $1,000 penalty fee and adjusted his status in the U.S. under Section 245I. He likely got his green card by late 1996, early 1997. That's why he became a U.S. citizen in 2002, 5 years later. But certainly it likely appears that from the time he quit Stanford after 2 weeks in his PhD program to the point of either adjusting his status under 245I or returning home to Canada to pick up his green card and return, he was undocumented, maybe for months, maybe even for more than a year, living in the United States illegally.
Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Afriscope TV does not promote violence, political unrest, or military actions. Content is based on publicly available sources and journalistic analysis. Viewers are encouraged to verify facts independently. Afriscope TV is an independent media platform with no affiliations to any government or political entity. Elon Musk, a man born and raised in apartheid South Africa, who many Pan-African thinkers accuse of never confronting the legacy of that system, is now being accused of replicating apartheid economics in America. And now, the very empire he's aligned with turns on him. When you betray your people and continent, even the buyers won't trust you. You became a tool, and now they want to discard you. Julius Malema once said, "A karma will visit those who deny their roots." And perhaps this is that moment for Elon Musk. Steve Bannon's words are not just political jabs. They expose a growing global resentment toward unchecked tech power and a reminder that even billionaires aren't safe when empire reshuffles its deck. Whether Bannon's calls for seizing Musk's empire gain traction or not, one thing is clear: Elon Musk is now a man without a political home, rejected by the left, distrusted by the right, and questioned by his ancestral continent. From South Africa, EFF leader Julius Malema responded in a way only he could. He called the feud between Musk and Trump, two fools ridiculing each other. But more importantly, he said, "It's karma." Why? Because Musk, a South African by birth, has spent years distancing himself from his roots, criticizing African liberation leaders, and defending white monopoly capital. He attacked Malema for singing a Kill the Boer, misrepresenting it as hate speech, ignoring the context of historical oppression. He profited off apartheid-era wealth, but rarely speaks on the justice African people still demand. So now, when Musk is rejected by Trump and humiliated in the West, Malema calls it karma. Now Russia enters the scene, reportedly offering asylum to Elon Musk. Some see it as geopolitical trolling, others as a genuine play to woo Musk's tech empire. But here's the lesson for Musk, and everyone like him. When you betray your people and continent, even the buyers will never truly trust you. You become a pawn, passed around by powers who see no home in you, because you denied the one you had. And here's where Malema again surprises us. Despite the history, despite Musk's betrayal, Malema remains South Africa, and the world. We must still defend Elon Musk, because he is our citizen. This is not about Elon. This is about proving to white South Africans and the world that black South Africans do not operate out of hate. We love our people, even when they forget who they are. That's Pan-Africanism. That's leadership. From betrayal to backlash, karma to compassion, the story of Musk, Trump, then Malema is not just Western drama. It's a mirror for Africa and the diaspora to reflect on power, identity, and the meaning of loyalty. Subscribe to Afriscope TV, where we speak boldly, think critically, and never forget who we are. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Malema right to defend Musk? And what does this teach us about Pan-African dignity? This is Afriscope TV, unfiltered, united, unapologetic. If this video challenged your thinking or confirmed what you've always known, don't stay silent. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters here, and at Afriscope TV, we don't just report, we reflect the pulse of the people. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the stories they won't tell on mainstream media, we expose right here. Until next time, stay aware, stay bold, and stay free. This is Afriscope TV, where Africa speaks, and the world listens.